really hate my computer because, like, excuse that, because it's just like my camera was going slow and I looked really slow and I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, why am I doing this? Yeah, the Youblebrities. I only did it because that very day Moorbeck had this thing like, go to my site, do this, or I'm on this, and I love him and all, but that day it kind of just sparked a nerve because it was like, you know, dude, I mean, you're cool, you're funny, you're doing a character, it's cool and all, but now all of a sudden, I don't know, the way he posts things, it's kind of like, you know, it's cool when you say, hey, like, you know, Crossmack had it before where he was on Stickcam, which is cool because, you know, sometimes it is cool to speak one-on-one in real time, you know, via the webcam. That's cool. But a lot of times, Moorbeck puts himself off like, okay, now I'm at the top. So now look, you get special appearances with me, or look, that, you know, all these things. And Renato does it a lot too, you know. I think a few of us have pointed that out at times where he kind of, you know, especially when he does his rants where, like, you know, we understand we all hate haters, but at the same time, a lot of times he puts himself, like, important, and then, you know, and also his little thing where if you're under 1,000 subscribers, you're one of the little people. And that's what was pissing me off, because it just kind of snapped me at that moment. A lot of times I see it, I was like, it's a little annoying. And then that moment, that video he posted, I was just like, I'm going to put a video up about it, because it was pissing me off. I didn't think that many people were going to really read it. I only thought one or two people would be like, yeah, I agree, or whatever, you're stupid. And then all these people, even Zipster, and I love Zipster, and all these people started replying to it. I don't know how. I mean, maybe, but the thing is, a lot of you got what I was saying. You know, and I liked how Zipster actually brought it up, that YouTube high. And then when he brought it up, I started thinking about it. I said, wow, I can actually see that. Like, Renato and Bohem and all them, they're like the cool guys or the jocks or whatever. And then you have the tramps that sit there and shake their booty, and for God only knows what reason, they have to have their videos with their cleavage hanging out and all that stuff. Basically, another evolution of the MySpace horse. We all remember the MySpace horse. And then you have the political debate team, and then you have the people who are just like really philosophical, and you have so many different people, and it does feel like YouTube high. Which is funny because not the majority of people on, like, I mean, the majority of people on YouTube are not teenagers. So why are we all reverting back to high school? Anyway, that's not my point. My point was, some people thought I was looking for advice on how to become popular, which I'm not. I love getting subscriptions. I mean, hello, I looked at my profile and I was like, oh my god, I have 41 subscriptions! And I got all excited. And it's cool, because it's like, wow, people find me interesting and they want to watch me, but, you know, I mean, well, at the same time, I know I got a good number of my subscribers from my MVs. I haven't forgotten you guys. I made a new one, too. But, I mean, like, I didn't make this. I didn't come on here. I didn't go and buy a webcam so that I can become popular. Because I could have just sat there and kept on doing my AMVs, because there were a lot of fans of it. And I know there are a lot of AMV lovers out there and makers out there. You know, there's a lot of people that I watch, you know, Floppy Ears and Kyrie of Light. I just subscribed to her. A lot of different people, and I love doing AMVs. But I did blogging because I started watching stuff like Renato and stuff, and I thought that was funny. And then what really made me jump to buy a webcam is after I was watching Crossmack's video regarding the war. I wanted to get like a video cam before that, but I remember that weekend I was sitting there like, I was debating because I wanted to buy a game card for World of Warcraft, and then I'm like, I could either do that or I could actually wait until I have enough money to get my webcam. And I did. I waited, and I got my webcam before anything else. And I did it because I have so much to say, and like, I get tired of writing multiple comments. I mean, like, I just sent 3 comments to Crossback before because I was like, I could either sit there and make a video reply to a comment or just comment back. And I said, I'm just going to comment back because I'm not going to do another video reply. But the reason I like video and I like doing this is because it's a good outlet. You can type, like, you know, I've typed rants. And it's good because it's like you're typing like real fast and it's like, okay, yeah, I feel real good. You know, but at the same time, when you hear yourself talk, it's so therapeutic. It's like, oh, that's what I'm really thinking. And then you speak, and you're speaking all the things because, you know, I have so many thoughts building up in my head. So many of them just building up in there. And when I talk about them out loud, like, I put one video up about my old ex-best friend. And it was something that was bothering me since August. And when I talked it out, it kind of made me feel better. And sometimes when you talk things aloud, you can say, wait, maybe I want to change this thought a little bit. And then you kind of, you know, just, it's really therapeutic when you talk out loud your thoughts. Because you can, there's so much stuff that comes out that you didn't even realize. And then it makes you feel so much better, like, okay, a weight's gone. You don't necessarily have to even speak to somebody. That's what I love about the webcam. Because I'm speaking to the webcam. I'm not necessarily speaking to somebody, and I'm doing that. Or, like, you know, some people do it to be entertaining. They do funny things, and it's cool to do funny things. And, you know, but the thing is, some people let it get to their head, and, you know, and then they do, like, these special appearance kind of things, or you know, contests, you know, involving photoshopping them, you know, which is cool and all. I'm guessing it's interesting, but at the same time, it's just, you know, come back. Be one of us. Please. Just be one of us, you know? We're all bloggers here. Whether we do funny things, or talk, or anything, but we're all the same equality. We're not, you know, most of us, because, okay, there are some, you know, Little Locust True Self, Paris Hilton, P. Diddy, who really are big, huge celebrities. And that's what they are. But the rest of us still have our regular jobs. And we can be popular and at the same time show we're equal to each other at the same time. I mean, like, it's like Zippy said. It's like a whole high school thing. And high school sucked. And nobody wants to go back to high school. And the thing I learned about college is you can all have varying opinions, but we're all equal. And that's what I loved about college. It's just we're all this, you know, there's so many different types of people in college, but at the same time, you get together, you talk philosophical things or political things or whatever, and we discover, even if we look different, a lot of times things in our heads are the same. And that's what we should realize on YouTube. I mean, that's what I think. I don't know, because it's a rant/ramble. Like when Zipster was saying that, I was ranting. I was rambling. I ramble a lot. Like, I'll say one thing, and I'm like, I want to say something else. And, like, let's say, like, 50 billion other things. And I'm going to stop this video now before it's too long, because I keep making really long videos. Somebody stop me. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, I'm surprised that it caught so many people's attention. Not, like, tons of hundreds of people, but, like, I mean, it's cool that other people thought about what I said. They brought other opinions onto the topic, and yeah, like, it's cool. It's cool discussing this thing with you guys. And don't forget, video responses are cool, too. I mean, like, you know, Zipster did a video response, and then, hey, me and Warren are having a friggin' video response conversation. So, but, yeah, video responses are loved. And, yeah, other things. And if I don't comment on your profile right away after you commented on mine, please don't take offense. It's because YouTube sucks right now, and that's another thing I want. They need to fix up the whole comment and profile thing, because I don't want to just, like, all of a sudden go to my profile and it's like, oh, surprise, he has, like, 3 other comments. It's annoying. Okay, I'm done. Love you all. Bye.